Okay, so now we move on to my cabinet. As you can see, well, maybe you can't see, but it is in desperate need of a makeover, a refresh. It is so dirty, so messy, so I am finally clearing it out, wiping it down, and taking a few plants that need to come out. Yeah, just giving it a big refresh and a big reset. So the cabinet is done. I am so happy that I finally got it done because it has been kind of desperate, honestly, for a little while now. Yeah, I can't even tell you. Oh, can't even tell you how dirty it was. So I'm glad it's all nice and clean. Sorry about the fan noise. Just bear with it for a minute. Yeah, it's all nice and clean, nice and fresh. I have obviously moved around some plants, took out some plants. Oh, the light is really annoying. Okay, I put these little plants on this tray here. And then on the bottom shelf, obviously there's kind of a change around than what it was. This used to be on my desk. This is my philodendron Golden Princess. But I had the space, so I just thought, well, why not? It could do with the love, to be honest, this poor plant. Yeah, I really need to show that some love, but anyway. Yeah, I hung this Hoya, oh my gosh. Okay, I hung this Hoya up like this, and I really like it, especially once it starts growing and filling out. I think it's going to look really cool. This is one of my favourite Hoyas. My grey ghost, absolutely stunning. So yeah, got a bit more room as well, a bit more space, so oh, that's good. And as you can see that I've actually taken out some of my, well, I think it's two, is it two? I took out two of my biggest plants that have always been down here, my moss pole plants, because well, one, I realised one of them just needs way less light than it has been getting, and the other one is just literally reaching the top now, so yeah, both just needed to come out. Oh, and I also took out my gloriosum that was here. I will show you in a minute. Okay, so my Philodendron Splendid that was in my cabinet is now here. It's kind of hard to tell from the light, but she is looking so full and so beautiful. Just so stunning. I love this plant so much. Yeah, she was reaching the top and just needed to be moved out. So I put her here for now. And I moved my caladium from where she is now replaced onto, ignore the actual mess by the way, onto my desk, which was where my Philodendron Princess was. So yeah, it's a whole switch up of all my plants. Okay, hello. It's been a few days since you last saw me. I know I haven't really been talking through this whole thing, but now I actually want to top up some of my moss poles. You know, the usual thing that I do on these resets. So I've got, actually, you know what? I need to extend a few moss pole. How many? Definitely need to extend one moss pole, and then there's a few that just need topping up with moss. So I am going to do it. First, I am going to extend my Philodendron Splendid, which is just here. Obviously, you saw earlier that I have moved her here now on top of my little bookshelf. Hold on, let me flip you around. Yeah, so she's now on my bookshelf. And yeah, it's been obviously a few days, so she seems to be happy. No changes really. It's really hard to see with these lights. I'm sorry about that. Let me just, there you go. Yeah, she is just such a stunning plant. I love my Splendid so much. And the leaves seem to be sizing up very slowly. This one is definitely, if not the biggest, it's definitely, yeah, this is definitely making a start with the size. So I definitely want to extend this. As you can see, it's reached the end pretty much. So I want to get the next one ready, try and get on top of that. So let me get her down, and then I can get the new pole ready for her. I actually haven't sat down and took out my mat and just done plant chores with you all in so long. So it feels good to be getting ahead of some chores for a change. Sorry, I know you can't see, I'm just setting up my mat. Okay. Okay, here she is. Yeah, I just love how full she looks. She's got at least 3 vines in here. I am sure she's well rooted. I can't unfortunately see because, oh, she's not stable actually at all. Is that? It's weird. Got the pole here, and it's one of the old poles that I used to use all the time. I don't know where I got these from actually, but now I just use these clear ones, the really clear ones. I have no idea where I got these from. Okay, I'm just gonna slide it in. Is it gonna go easily? Never does. Oh, I just realised that fan is on. Sorry, that was probably very annoying. Okay, and then just line this one up. There. Okay, and I've got some moss ready to go here, so just gonna start filling her up. Actually, I need to wet this. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Majestic is so extremely unbalanced. I don't know how else to weigh her down, but anyway, let's just focus on one plant at a time. Okay, I do want to save some moss for my other plants, so I will probably stop here. Well, this is such a... Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh my gosh. I thought this plant was covered in aphids for a minute. It's, oh my gosh, it's the fibres from this moss. Oh. Okay, so Splendid is done, obviously, as you saw, and now I'm going to just fill up. Actually, she could, yeah, she needs extending, actually. This is my Philodendron Glorious. Oh my gosh, I'm so worried about that they're going to come crashing down. Ah, this poor plant, I don't know what to do about her. She's so unstable. Anyway, my Glorious. Yeah, she needs extending. I need to check other pests actually, because this leaf is looking a little bit suspicious, and I think it was this leaf literally just took so long in opening and it kind of got stuck whilst unfurling. So usually the signs I get when it has, what is that? Is that a thrip? Oh, it's gone. The heck was that? Maybe I need to spray this plant down just in case, but anyway, kind of hard to see her, but yeah, she is not really sizing up. This is, I really do love this plant, it's definitely one of my favourite philodendron, but she's just not really seeming to size up. It's also really hard to see in this light. She really is just so beautiful. Yeah, she's a cute little plant. So I need to fill her up on this and then extend, and hopefully I have some more of these poles. Just fill her up first. Let me get and let her fill her up. There's probably a clear film that needs to come off on this, but there is such a faff trying to peel it off, I just don't even bother anymore. Perfect, and now, same thing again, just going to extend, fill. It is crazy how quickly the moss just runs out, and also incredibly annoying. Just like goes shining down. I can't see. Oops. It's glitching up. It's awesome. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there for now because I am running out of moss, and I think there's at least one or two that I just want to use it for as well. So it hasn't really made much difference because this is probably going to be enough just for this new leaf that is coming, and then again I'll have to top it up for the next new leaf, so it hasn't really improved honestly that much. But and that's the only thing with these moss poles, the bottom of the pole has like just a clear blank space with no holes. So like for example, I don't know if you can see because of the reflection, but all of this space, there is no holes. So this new pole that I've had, there's holes behind it, but because this pole over the top has nothing, like this is not gonna root into anything because that's just clear. Can you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, unless this is gonna grow a little bit more and then the node can just about reach there, I don't know. So yeah, that's the only thing that I don't like about these poles. Okay. Another one done. Great, that's even more unstable. Okay, I think I'm gonna do my Monstera Albo, which I haven't talked about in a while. I haven't featured her or anything in ages actually. So here she is. She's doing okay-ish. She's still got a few leaves that are just not looking that great. So I think that was just a past pest issue, which can't really do anything about, but she is finally growing. She gave me this leaf a month or two ago and it is very beautiful. So yeah, she has reached the top of the pole now, so I am going to extend. Okay, yeah, these poles are so much better. I really do like these poles, but I have no idea where I got them from. Yeah, she is a lot taller now, so I just need to fill her up a little bit. Again, I have one more plant that I definitely want to do after this, so if I can try and leave enough moss, then that would be great. And also this moss really smells. It's not a good smell. I'm not sure really what that means, but I have no choice, so. Oh, okay. She is such a slow grower, so I'm definitely not going to put too much moss in, just enough for this one to root in. She literally gives me a leaf maybe every 6 months. So that's why I don't really talk about her much, because she's just kind of there. When she has a new leaf, then it's like a big deal. And then that'll be it for the year. Okay, I think that will do. That is enough for her to root in. Move her back in her spot. There. Oh, she's really tall. Okay, and then we've got the final one, is my Majestic. I'm going to make her even more unstable. Yay. She's like a plant mummy. She wouldn't be so unstable. Oh no, she is. She's just as unstable. Yeah, the light, the light that is fixed to her, the top of the pole, definitely doesn't help. But she's still so unstable anyway. Because she had such a tiny root system, I had to put her in a tiny pot, and obviously it's too small to handle this many moss poles. But yeah, I don't know what to do. Anyway, let's just top up the moss pole. On the camera, it just looks like I'm surrounded by a forest of moss poles. Oh my gosh. I need like a heavier pot, I think. It's not even the pot, it's the poles. They just aren't like, oh my gosh. They aren't secure in the pot, so they just want to come out. There's not obviously a lot of roots in the soil keeping it secure. Oh my gosh, it's so unstable. Okay. So far so good. Okay, I just randomly decided to put my Jose Bueno here, switch to my El Choco, just so it can be right in front of a light and it can finally start facing the proper way. Also, I'm actually really loving how it looks on there. Yeah, as you can see, obviously the middle of the pole is here and all the leaves are facing to the left, because obviously where she was sat next to my monstera, she was always just leaning towards the light because she never had her own. So I'm hoping with a grow light in front of her, maybe she'll start facing forward and start looking a little bit nicer. Yeah, and I just moved my El Choco here. That's disgusting. I just moved my El Choco here and I just tied up the leaves so that they're not just sprawling out. Obviously the light from the window, maybe she'll that will help her to kind of look forward and face the right way as well. If not, I can always get a grow light just for her, I suppose. Okay, I've just been checking on my prop box and they all look pretty good. I actually chopped the philodendron white wizard that we have, and since I've chopped it, it's produced this beautiful leaf, which is probably the most variegation that we've had the entire time we've had it, which has definitely been over 2 years. And now, look at that new leaf come in. Oh my word, I'm so glad I chopped this. This could actually be a beautiful plant once I get it potted up. And also I'm just going to chop these roots off of this philodendron gloriosum chunk. Yeah, the roots just don't look healthy. There actually used to be 2 leaves on this, but they've obviously just melted away. So I'm hoping, I mean, it's still firm, it's not squishy or anything, so I'm hoping I can just kind of start again with it. It's not looking the healthiest, to be honest. So I'm just going to chop those roots off and just going to plant that back in. And hopefully that roots up again. Because I have this, I'm just using this as for trades really. Yeah, all the rest are doing well. I've got a little baby silver sword here looking good, and a couple little begonia cuttings scattered around. So I don't know what this is or this. Yeah, I don't know. Some bits I have no idea. Oh, this is my pothos, the only cutting that I have left of a pothos, which is quite sad, but I do want to get this potted up. Oh, and oh, is this another white wizard? Yes, this is another white wizard. This is not looking that great actually. I might just chuck this. That new leaf is like half melted off. Oh, it's got this one actually. It's got this one. Sorry, ignore my ugly nails. Let me just kind of clean it up a little bit. Well, I'll leave it in there, I suppose, for now. Okay, that's the little prop box maintenance. Don't ask me why I have randomly decided to chop up this extremely sad Syngonium albo. I just don't want to repot this whole thing when it's literally got these two sad leaves. So if I just chop it, then they can join the other Syngonium cuttings that I have and then put them together and then just start fresh for the millionth time. because we're in the plant room now, and I put my well, originally I put my gloriosum on here. It's like a few feet away from the window, and I just thought they don't need a lot of light, so I'll just see how she got on there. And then I had space in this cabinet, and obviously it's obviously quite low down from the light, and it's kind of hidden by a couple of these leaves from my Breaze Verde. So I put it down here for now just to see how she gets on. I can always move her out. I know she'll appreciate the humidity anyway. So, I mean, yeah, she's looking well. I don't really talk about this plant because she is so up and down, but she seems to be doing well. She's got 2 leaves on the way here. Yeah. Oh, and she's got another one here. Okay, doing better than expected, but obviously a lot of just damaged dead leaves. I need to chop off this one. This one, I don't even know. I mean, it's beautiful. The colours are beautiful, but it's just so, it's so damaged. But this one is the best. It's stunning. I love this one. I just wish I could have a nice full gloriosum, a massive one. So maybe one day, hopefully, I'll get that. But this is where my gloriosum is living for the meantime. And then opposite my cabinet, I have moved my El Guapo in this little corner here. Again, she needed less light than I was giving her, and that's why just some of the leaves are just looking a little bit like this. Yeah, she's just had a little bit too much light, I think, which I didn't really realise. But yeah, she was coming very close to the light anyway, so it was good for her to be moved out. But yeah, ever since this leaf, it's just, oh, she is covered in EFN. Oh my gosh, can you see that? Oh, get out the way, Florida Ghost. I need to rinse that. Okay, I need to take that into the shower as well and give her a rinse. Yeah, this is the only thing with this plant. If you have this plant, make sure to keep on top of washing away the EFN or the extra floral nectaries, because eventually they can burn through and you can see the damage through the leaf on this side. But yeah, I'm loving this plant, and I'm hoping she'll appreciate lower light. Obviously, it's kind of a drastic change from having perfect conditions, high humidity, to a lot darker, and well, it's kind of a cold room, not too cold, but obviously a lot colder than what she's used to. But she does get sunlight in the day from the window, and obviously sunlight from the cabinet. So yeah, I'm gonna take her into the shower now. So I now need to water my Crimson Queen. She hasn't been watered in actually a little while, because she's in this big pot. She doesn't really need it quite as often, and because these leaves are so thick, she can handle a bit of underwatering. But yeah, I definitely need to, because she had a bit of a dud a few weeks, really, actually a few months actually, since I've repotted her, basically just not been growing at all. So I do want to keep on top of the watering and fertilising. So actually, you know what, I might give her some of my plant food, just a little boost as well, and then water her in the shower. I should probably clean out this at some point, but I do this so often and I need it all. It's just basically reorganising. Oh, yeah, it's just constantly reorganising and trying to make it tidier. I end up getting things out and then just shoving them back. It doesn't actually look too bad. It needs maybe a little hoover and a wipe, but like, yeah, it's actually not that bad. But yeah, I don't know why I keep my clippers up here and I don't know where to put that. But anyway, I'm going to drop some of this plant tonic in. I use this quite a lot actually, just a little boost. I actually want to start using this to help get my plants rooted, like if I'm using them in water or anything. I want to just see if this, because I really struggle just propagating mine in water. They just never do well and never root. So I want to see if this makes a difference. Yeah, so I'm gonna, I put about like 1.5, let me get it out. I put like 1 and then like half of 1. Honestly, I can't even remember how much you're supposed to do, but it is natural, so I just think it doesn't really matter. It says 2 full pipettes into a litre of water. I don't know how much this is. This is probably about a litre almost. So yeah, I just do like 1.5, or sometimes I'll do 2. Yeah, it just depends. So I'm gonna go fill this up and then water my Crimson Queen in the shower. I'm just trying to basically have a look around my plants, see if there's anything else to do, and I don't think there is. I'm really pleased how everything is so clean. I mean, apart from, the terracotta pot from my golden princess just keeps disintegrating. It's making such a mess. I'm constantly hoovering it. So yeah. But yeah, there's not really anything else to do. I can give you a little walkthrough, I suppose. Oh, it smells so good in here because my Hoya, oh my gosh, my Hoya croniana is actually blooming again. I just love this plant. If you want an easy bloomer, 100% recommend. She is constantly blooming. Such beautiful blooms. They're so fairy-like and such ethereal blooms. I just love them. And oh, this actually needs water. I'm gonna take her down. Oh, actually one of her vines is attached to the glass behind and is kind of crawling up. I'm gonna have to remove that. Oh, 1 second, I'm gonna need my other hand. Okay, I just broke off so many leaves. How this is blooming, I don't even know, because this is so underwatered. I'm so bad with underwatering this plant specifically. And yeah, it does really need a bigger pot. I just, at the time of repotting this, I didn't really have one, and I just went with this because at least it was a few inches bigger. But yeah, she really needs just a bigger, spacious pot. But she's always done so well just being kind of crammed in her pot. Look at her, look how lush she looks. I would really love to just take her out of the cabinet and have her cascading down somewhere. Like, oh, imagine her being on a shelf, like, in my desk area. She looks so nice. I just love her little flowers, so cute. Anyway, I need to water her. Let me get a little dish for her. Okay, I'm trying to think of any other updates. Oh my word, these lights are literally killing me. Oh, it's so dark in here now. I'm trying to think of any other updates. Nothing is really happening with my fry deck. There is a little bump. She's definitely getting ready to push out a leaf, and she's holding on this leaf. Or is she actually? She's looking a little bit... I don't know. So far, every time she's given me a new leaf, she'll drop the old leaf. But so far, so good. Like, she's held onto this leaf even while preparing for the newest leaf. So maybe this is the start of new things. Oh gosh, we shall see. My new Anthurium seedling that I unboxed a few months ago, let me just take it down here, has literally just melted. I'm so sad because I mean, it wasn't expensive what I paid, but for basically what I got for such 2 small seedlings, if this dies, I'm not going to be happy. The roots do look really healthy, but the leaf is just melting, as you can see. So, and I lost the other seedling completely, so I'm really gutted about that. And I really hope that even if the leaf dies, maybe it will just continue to root, and I don't know. But on the other scale, my philodendron painted lady that I got along with my Anthurium is doing so well. She's constantly pushing out leaves and she's so gorgeous. Look at these beautifully variegated leaves. They are so stunning. She's got a new leaf here as well. So I really need to pot her up. The roots look so healthy, and yeah, she's ready to be potted up anytime really. So I just need to actually get some soil and do that. You know what, I'm not even sure if I've shown you this beautiful, stunning Anthurium leaf, which is just such a huge leaf. I just cannot believe the size of this. Can you even see how big and beautiful she is? She just kept on expanding, and she is just so stunning. Oh, and incredibly soft. Like, yeah, you have no idea. And Yeah, and then she's got another one that she was working on at the same time. I'm not entirely sure what these kind of like scale patterns are about, but yeah, still such a beautiful leaf. And did I say, by the way, this is my crystal sky, my Anthurium Bisset Af mixed with crystallinum. Just ever since its leaf, I'm just constantly looking at this and always just having the little peek. And ever since I've repotted her, she's just taking off. So it just shows repotting works wonders no matter how much of a faff and a mess that it makes. My Melanochrysum has been pushing out a couple of leaves. It's still such a small plant. I think this is one of the newest leaves. Oh, and this one as well. This one's really beautiful, actually. Yeah, she seems like she's literally coming out of the soil. So I'm honestly half done. I'm kind of considering just being fully done with Melanochrysum. I am kind of fed up of it. She just sits here. I don't really put any effort into it. It is what it is. If she grows, she grows. If she doesn't, whatever. I've had this plant years now, and this is as far as I've got. So I wish I could have a big, beautiful one that some people get, but yeah, I'm just not putting in the effort. I'm just trying to secure this down because it's coming off. I'm not putting in the effort enough to get that, but yeah. My Silver Blush also pushed out a new leaf. Beautiful. So stunning. I need to get rid of this one, then she'll just be left with those two. But oh, I love this plant. I can't wait. I'm so happy that she's starting to grow again because yeah, before I repotted her, she hadn't pushed out any leaves for such a long time. So it'd be good to start loving this plant again. Have I even shown you my newest plant? I probably have shown it in a few clips, but I don't think I've actually like talked about it. So this, okay, you're literally sitting in my cabinet at the minute. Not the best filming spot, but oh well. I thought I'd talk to you instead of talking behind you. Yeah, so this is my newest plant that I got. When did I get this? Like a month ago now, probably. So yeah, I got this through a trade, and yeah, this was the trade that I was doing earlier in this video, sending off the cuttings for this trade. Actually, I'd already sent off the plants for this plant weeks ago, but yeah, it was a disaster. I ended up having to cut some new plants and send them off, and literally like 2 weeks later they turned up, and after I had paid for first day delivery. So anyway, that's done with now, and I'm glad her plants have turned up good and that mine is doing well as well. Did I say what this is? This is in Anthurium crystallinum. Nothing, you know, super rare or anything. I basically just got her so I can crossbreed her with some other of my anthuriums, specifically the seedling that I just showed you that is literally dying. When they both grow some more and you know, obviously start blooming, then I want to crossbreed them and hopefully make a beautiful plant if my seedling doesn't completely croak. Yeah, this one is doing really well. Again, really healthy roots, so I do need to put her up. This actually was posted to me during a really bad frost, and yeah, she came looking really good, and I'm surprised that she hasn't like gone downhill or really shown much damage, so that's good. So I will be putting her up very soon. I just, like I said, need to order some soil and then I will do that. But yes, my newest little plant, and I really am glad I got her because crystallinum are so stunning. But yeah, the main reason I got her is just so I can like just experiment with my anthuriums and make some interesting hybrids. Yeah, not really much else to update on here. My Splendid still doing well. Ooh. I think my Jose Bueno, you know, is actually slowly turning towards the light. Is it just me, or is she slightly turned inward a little bit more? Oh, and she's got this newest leaf with slight speckles of variegation, so that's pretty. I actually, you know what, have a new leaf on my Monstera Albo, and I was so surprised to see this because I was literally just talking about how this plant, maybe once every 6 months, she'll grow for me. And not long after she's given me this leaf, she's already pushing out a new leaf, so I'm so happy. Yeah, I've been really keeping on top of the moss pole for this one as well, so I'll definitely continue to do that. Yeah, I'm really glad that she's continuing to grow. Can't wait to see the variegation on this one as well, and hopefully she'll start sizing up because this one is quite small and I do want her to start sizing up. Yeah, so infuriating, but yeah, nothing new or interesting happening over here. That is pretty much it, to be quite honest. Oh, my Pallidiflorum. My Pallidiflorum has been working on this leaf for quite a few weeks now, but no progress yet, really. I need to chop this one off. It's looking dead. My last leaf is, well, this is what it's looking like. Very sad and ripped, so I'm going to be extra careful with the newest leaf, and hopefully that comes out a little bit more perfect. My Mycon's always growing. I don't even know what to do with her. I'm not sure if I'm kind of over her. if I want to just start again, completely chop her up, maybe sell the whole plant and just keep like a cutting. I'm not sure, because at the same time that she's so long. Yeah, she's literally, is she almost at the floor again? She's like here. But yeah, so I do need to chop her up or do something, but I don't know what to do with her. Okay, I think that is going to be it for today. I've done everything that I wanted to do, so I'm really glad about that. Everything feels nice and fresh, and I'm ready to go in spring, and hopefully all my plants will do well this year. So far, so good. So like I said, I'll be doing a few repottings very soon. But anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video soon. Take care. Bye.